What's up, guys? It's right. I am going to be doing a controller video. So I'm not actually completely switching to controller. I'm still staying on keyboard and mouse, and it's not because I think I'm just like giving up and stuff, or if it's too hard. But right now, aim assist. I mean, it's always been, but I have always had the wrong settings, in my opinion, for what on controller, and I decided that, hey, I was gonna play on controller for like a minute or two, test out Unknown Army settings, and maybe I could make like a video about like seeing how much better like Unknown Army is, and maybe like even I could film my reaction to watching him and break down what he's doing in Endgame, because I've been doing a lot of scrim practice. I'm in Division 7 in Arena now. I just got there playing on controller, so that's a hint for what's to come, I guess, in this video. But yeah, so I actually am pretty decent on controller. My building and editing are still really bad, and as what you're seeing here, I mean, the editing actually is better than it ever was before. But it's still bad compared to my keyboard and mouse. But like that, you could just see in that clip, my aim is godly. And yeah, it still needs a little bit of work, but sometimes it's like god tier aiming, like almost Unknown Army level, and sometimes it's a little inconsistent. But of course, this is only my last like 3 days worth, so that's why my aim is not going to be perfect or even like amazing. But I have been getting way more kills in Arena. I've been averaging like 3 than I used to be, which was like less than 1 on keyboard and mouse. So, yeah, I've just been trying out controller, and it's actually been going really well for me. Right now, I just currently made it into Division 7, so I'm going to be doing a few, analyzing some of my late game things, and I might be a hybrid. That's what I'm thinking I'll be, is a hybrid. So I'll start the game on controller because I can get a few early game kills, maybe mid game, but then end game I'll probably switch to keyboard and mouse, at least for some of it. But I kind of need a wireless controller for that, because when I set my controller down, then it turns off because my wire isn't great for my controller, and then it takes like 20 seconds to get back on, and that just isn't functional. So I need to get a wireless controller. It works before then if I want to be a hybrid player, but right now I'm playing only controller and it's working fine, except endgame, which I'm struggling a little bit with the builds, but I'm practicing tunneling, and honestly it's going way better than I expected. So yeah, I think even if you're a keyboard and mouse player and you have controller experience, I would just recommend playing controller for a couple minutes, just trying out. I would definitely recommend Unknown Army settings. The only settings that I changed personally were like the ADS settings, zooming in when you're about to aim, because that was really way too high for me. And yeah, but as you're watching these, my late game experience has definitely helped. I still can obviously realize things are here. Like, I only have 1 launch pad left, and I decided to go in here. Now that would be fine as long as I just edited out the back. And right there, that's just a mental error, me not being fast enough. And right there, he totally could have killed me if I wouldn't have been lucky there. But I got top 5, really good, and so right now what I should be doing is actually be playing for the win, maybe getting extra points, but instead I'm being careful. And also right there, a low launch would have been perfect, because what you're about to see right here is I get lasered because I'm playing against good players. So, I mean, there's not much I could have done there once I got in the air, except maybe run away. But yeah, I just decided to make that decision, and it's wrong. So I might be doing an analyzing late game, me versus other pros video soon. So that Kovacs video for PC will still be coming very soon, or I should say keyboard and mouse should still be coming very soon. But right now I am focusing on my controller game, because I feel like if I can make it into a hybrid player, that's really great. And I've just recently played a Hype Night Plus, and I gained like 300 Hype Night, and I only played 4 matches because of super behind. And I got 12 out of the first 3 games, and then my last game I kind of just W-keyed and didn't get any kills at the agency because they got beamed by a henchman, but that's besides the point. So yeah, my IQ in games has definitely increased from playing on both inputs, because I can understand when I need to build, but also on controller I've been using as a low ground warrior, which is improving my aim on keyboard and mouse and controller. So that's really good. But I am working on getting the Valorant code thing right now, and as you can see here, this is where my aim is inconsistent at times, but this is also where I'm glad that my IQ has really been working on, because somehow I got out of this scenario, shot the wall, and then I love tax on controller, by the way. Unless you have a purple pump, I do not recommend using attack on controller at all. Kind of got lucky that he didn't rush me, but he's also healing up because he was kind of low. And I knew he had a heavy sniper, so I had to hold my walls. If he has a heavy sniper, you need to know that you cannot, do not hold your cone, because just work on the walls, because if he takes your cone, you're lucky. You still have a way out of there. You can edit out your wall, but if he takes your wall, you're only there protection besides your ramp, which won't always work because of uneven ground. So yeah, it's just I'm kind of showing you all these clips to show all things in my game, and thank you guys so much for the support, really. Well, that's just another low ground warrior clip, trying to expose myself as little and trying to get the best shot possible. It took less damage than he did, and I cracked his shield again, and boom, right there. So, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. Controller just really helps you. So this game did pretty well. Just W keying, that's the best thing you can do. Always track your player through the build. That hit from 21, again, inconsistent aim. But that's something that's just going to be worked on. And Division 7, that is a great way for me to practice, because that's against people that really aren't that inconsistent. They're pretty good, all trying to really push, use that sniper right there, and then get the kill. So this clip is earlier back. This guy was really decent. He just didn't protect himself from the RPG, and because of that I got the kill. He probably was the better player than me, but I'm not sure. Controller is also great for those things where your opponent gets a shotgun, especially attack, and you get an SMG. Well, I mean, if you get close enough to him, especially if it's like a pump, then you can easily one-tap him, or not one-tap him, you can get him before he has the time to shoot 2 pump shots. So, just my aim being pretty decent there. And then, this was kind of crazy, so I was traveling through the agency, and all of a sudden this guy just popped up. So I'm really good at hitting headshots. Just zooming in, hitting a lot of pellets on the head, as you've seen in a few other clips. But yeah, the Midas drum gun, if you can ever go that's why I always like to rotate to the agency, is because if you can get the Midas drum gun, like, on controller, it's pretty much game over, unless you are not, like, 100-100. This time, I already wanted 2 kills. I was kind of W-keying this match, so I did something really smart that I've seen other pros do. And so I think that's cool. You shoot it on the side of the box, and I should have placed the wall there, but, I mean, I caught him unexpecting it, so I didn't really need to, and I could just shoot him the whole time. And again, inconsistent aim, that would have been a 2-shot kill normally, but, you know, whatever, I'm still working on it. And obviously this was a little bit ago, because I am only in 3,200 points. And so I launch pad here. Yeah. So this is kind of like the early point to where we saw at the end, or at the beginning of the thing where I was shooting. And so that time I had like 5 kills. And so this is where I had 3. I'm going to launch pad here. And then there's going to be a few more clips after this showing how I got to the 5 kills before I got to the end game and died eventually. So far I'm really impressed with my progression, and this is kind of like a 4-day progression, so it's not really impressive. I mean it's really impressive to me, but it's not like I'm going to be getting that much better. I think just working on my editing and building is definitely going to progress, and just getting more consistent aim. And so I'll let you guys know, like, maybe in a new video in a week or 2. Yeah, so this thing I got really scared because he had the drum gun, and I missed my pump shot, but then, you know, I just got lucky. Not really, I guess I just kind of waited for my pump shot, to be honest. This time I missed a lot of my first shots, but I make it up kind of at the end. And I don't know how this rocket doesn't hit. I guess because it just goes through here. But I know he's low, and so I just walk around and get a sweet 200 pump kind of quick, I guess. I don't really know. But, yeah. And so that's going to be all the clips for today. But I thank you guys so much for watching this. If you do enjoy, please like and subscribe for more. I'm really trying to hit the 200 subscribers. And yeah, that's going to be it for me right now. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.